Alright, just a quick one here today, guys. Borg and Gabriel Silva. Break down Borgie first. His favourite striking techniques, definitely the jab and then sits down and uppercut, so a 1-4 combo. That's his favourite strike. He definitely likes that one. That's the only, that's probably about, I'd say about half of what he throws. But his bread and butter is really his grappling his grappling. A few grappling techniques he utilizes. He uses the double leg against the fence, lifts the opponents up, gets under the bum, gets a gable grip under the bum, lifts them up, and then dumps them, but not in the center of the octagon, as you should. But, yeah, I don't know, because he dumps them, like, right next to the fence, and then they just butt scoot out to the fence, and then just get up, and then rinse and repeat. But whatever, he's in the cage, I'm not. And when he is in top position, he'll throw some slashing elbows from top. He's got a nice arm triangle, and when he gets in side control, he'll look for a Kimura. But I'd say that probably won't work on 135ers. I just don't think he'll have the strength for it, as he did in 125. He could manipulate their limbs a bit easier at 125. Probably had a strength advantage, but now he probably doesn't. He's still young. He's only got a 63-inch reach, 5'4". He's not a huge bantamweight, even though he missed weight last time. But yeah, that was obviously an external thing. He's also got a nice driving double leg. He'll pick you up and then put you down about a meter behind you. And yeah, he definitely does his best position from top control. He's pretty good top control. A few tendencies he has is he jumps back takes. So if he's got a body lock on the back, he'll actually jump up, try and back take, try and get you to the ground that way, try and work for a rear naked choke. He'll also look to grab a single leg in the scramble, and that's pretty much every time. Very fundamental. In a scramble, looks for a single leg, and he's a flyweight, so he obviously has very good scrambles, because they all do, because they're just, little bouncy boys that just jump around and just flyweights, flyweights, how they just, take each other down at will, and just no one really has good takedown defense at flyweight. They just kind of like take each other down and then scramble. Yeah, so but that isn't the case at bantamweight. So Borgie might have a bit of trouble in the scrambles here, but I think he has better scrambles than Gabriel Silva. So we'll break down Gabriel Silva. His striking techniques, just the straight right, is probably his moneymaker. Has KO power in it, obviously. As you saw in the LFA main event. Knocked someone out in like 90 seconds, previously, I think. His grappling techniques, he's got reactive double leg. He'll have a single leg and just kind of lift the leg up and then, try and ground the opponent. He's got a nice double leg against the fence. I wouldn't say nice, but that's just what he has. That's just in his arsenal. His striking tendencies, he comes crashing forward, throwing hooks. His head doesn't really move, just kind of walks forward, very Brazilian-like, a bit like his brother. Just walks forward, throwing hooks, heavy hooks, trying to take your head off. How Borg wins? Well, he cage walks well to reverse bottom position. Obviously good scrambles, except against Demetrius Johnson, when he just, got out scrambled. But anyone would be out scrambled by DJ, so it's no fault of his. He's got good grappling cardio, can go all day just grappling. He's got heart, zero quit. Didn't quit in the DJ fight, until he got caught by that fuck off armbar. But he didn't quit the whole fight, even though he's obviously outmatched in every facet. He's quick. He's got nice level change feints. Good takedowns. Gets really deep on his entries. Obviously, the quickness gets him there. On top, he's got nice glides, nice transitions. He'll just transition from position to position on top, and he's got good top control from that. And Gabriel Silva, obviously, he's got that power. He's got that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I had something in my throat. That's why that sounded real weird. But what I was saying before is KO power in his right hand. Uh, he also, doesn't mind a war. He'll get scrappy with you and then start trading hooks. Ray Borg definitely doesn't want to do that because I think he's on the wrong end of the power equation. How Gabriel loses, his hands are low. Lead hand especially. I think he's left hand because he's orthodox. It's just really low and he's just kind of there for the taking, isn't he? Just walks forward. His footwork's very predictable. Head doesn't move off center line. Overextends on his combinations at times. I would say his striking technique is pretty average, and his takedowns aren't the best either. So yeah, that's saying something, isn't it? But who am I to judge? And how Ray Borg loses? He'll go for these like they're not 50-50 opportunities. They're like 30-70 opportunities. 30% chance he's going to get it. It takes risks like jumping back, like flying for an armbar, blah blah blah. And he actually ends up on bottom half the time, attacking these like weird submissions or like going really quick, going hastily for a dominant position, like mount, like trying to get there really quick. He'll actually end up on bottom, but it's okay because he has good scrambles and he can afford to do that. But not against DJ. Yeah, he'll when he can't get the takedown, he'll actually just pull guard, as he did in Scoggins' fight. It seemed to be not be able to get the takedown on Scoggins, so he kind of just pulled guard and kind of just wanted to get the fight to the ground because he was getting pieced up on the feet. And I don't actually suspect him to to go for takedowns this fight. And I think his technique's just a bit better than Silva's on the feet. Well, maybe he will. Silva's more of a like a striker, I think, than a takedown. He'll go for takedowns, but he won't really go for submissions. He'll just kind of do them because he feels like it. Obviously with he's very green. He just like feels like doing a takedown. It's not really part of the game plan or anything. It's just it just kind of feels like it. And how Ray Borg loses, he can also be controlled on the ground for really long times. Saw that in the DJ and the Justin Scoggins fights. And his stand up, he doesn't have a large arsenal of strikes. It's not the best, but it's probably better than Gabriel Silva's. The X factors for this fight: Gabriel Silva's octagon jitters, Borg's external stresses, not eternal, but kind of is. But his kid and stuff. It's a huge part of his life. He also put a lot of pressure on himself, saying he would leave MMA if he missed weight. So, if he misses weight, then like, what's he gonna do? Just fight and then eat his words? Like, it's gonna be going through his head, But yeah, hopefully he doesn't miss weight. Hopefully he makes it, and hopefully his kid makes full recovery. Past the victory for Borg. Don't get in a war. Just make him feel your grappling. I know I said don't go for takedowns, but you should probably go for takedowns actually, because that's your bread and butter. Just keep a grappling pace that he can't keep up on. Past the victory for Gabriel Silva. Test Borg's ego to try and get him to exchange. Try that step in right hand that you landed on Hefferman, and maybe even try to take Borg down and land some ground and pound. But from what I've seen from the tape, I'm gonna have to side with Borg. It's. I was considering going on this fight. The reason I take this fight was because I thought Silva was a live dog, but obviously not. After the tape, I'm pretty unimpressed with him, to be honest. I think he's very green. His technique's a bit sloppy at times. And yeah, I think Borg's just another level, isn't he? He's arguably top 5 flyweight in the world, and could be a top 20 bantamweight. Who knows? Probably not. It's just a tad small for this weight class, but it seems like they're bringing the flyweights back, so I'd like to see him try and make 125. Because he obviously made championship weight, so come on, just do that again, you know. But in the end, I'm gonna have to go with Borg by decision. And I'm looking at it right now. It's actually 195 on 5 times, which is not bad. I would actually probably take that. That might be a play. Maybe if Borg gets like to 160, I'll play Borg. Because he could get a submission here. I definitely think so. Probably won't. You know, Gabriel Silva is one of those tough Brazilians. He probably won't finish him with strikes, but I could see a submission happening. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that I'd see something decent in Gabriel Silva's game after that knockout, but it was pretty underwhelming watching tape on this one. But yeah, obviously the play is Borg by decision 195, and yeah, so this was just a quick one today, folks. And next fight, I'm actually skipping. I think the next 2 cards maybe, because there's no fights I like on them. Probably next one will be Covington versus Lawler. I'm breaking down that one at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I won't give anything away from that one. But yeah, the play is Borg by decision 195. Thank you.